Good afternoon and welcome back to the 2023 GemLife Australian Pickleball Championships powered by the APP. My name's Dylan Kimlin. We're about to get stuck into it with the Open Men's Doubles Gold Medal. I've got a very special guest jumping in the commentary booth with me to have a yarn and say hello. Adam from PPL, hop on in, have a chat.
Thanks, Dylan. No, great to be here. Great to be down at Blacktown this weekend in the sun and the heat.
Heat for sure. I was saying to the viewers earlier today, it's absolutely melting. I was having a laugh with one of our players, Martin Clark, as he was having a snooze in the shade before this event, and I could totally relate. It is very warm. Expect to see some hot stuff on the courts as well.
He absolutely was not snoozing in that last match, though.
No.
No snoozing from the doctor.
No, absolutely electric. So, Adam, give us an update. How are things in your world? I know you've been over in the States. Welcome back, by the way. I hope you had a good time over in, where was it, Atlanta you just went to?
Yeah, we had a week and a half in Atlanta, and it was roasting as much as it is down here. We had an excellent time just kind of seeing the sport and the trajectory that it's had in the United States, and hoping to bring back some of that star power and just excitement here. But I think coming to the event today, you see it, just the size of the crowd, the number of people coming down, and just the professionalism of what Pickleball Australia's put on is unreal. So we're so excited to be hosting another event here in less than a month's time. So 20th to 22nd of October. We've got this exciting event at Blacktown Leisure Centre for the Pacific Pro Sydney. So it's our second trip back to Sydney. We started out in humble beginnings in Sydney for our first ever event, and we're so excited to come back this year. Yeah,
and we got the hometown heroes of Sydney Smash. They'll no doubt be wanting to get some vengeance, I suppose, after our most recent UQ event. If there's any viewers at home that would like to come across to the event, how could they find out about it? Do you have any particular info available on socials and whatnot?
Yeah, so if you can check out our website, we're at pacificpickleball.net. A lot of information about the events we've got coming up. We're on Pickleball brackets for sign-ups for our Opens and Masters events. I know we've got a couple of events that are sold out already in the men's Open doubles and singles, but we've definitely got some space. Sign up, come down, follow us on at pacific.pickleball. And we'd love to see you there. We've got, as Dylan said, pro teams format, and the debut of the Smash. Got Mitch on the court here. Let's see how well he does in advance of the event.
I know this is going to be electric, as we got a bunch of the gentlemen from our PPL events are playing so well. But I'm interested to see the gentleman that I haven't seen before, Joey Wild, who's been warming up with Mr. Hargreaves. No doubt you guys have got your eyes on him. He looks like a superstar.
He's a great player, and it's awesome to see just this growth in talent, and people having opportunities back here in Australia to compete at an incredibly high level. And it's going to be a huge matchup. You never know how it's going to go. Ben and the Doctor, we're on form in that last game. I know Mitch and Joey know each other from a long time. They've got some good chemistry, and they're playing really well together. So let's see how well they can fight it out in the heat.
It would be amazing to see the captain of the Sydney Smash pull out a victory at the APC Sydney event. Like, that'd be so cool. So, but it looks like the gentlemen are ready to go. Adam, I've been given the wave signal to get you to move on. Is there anything else you would like to mention before you run off?
No, just thanks again. Awesome event. Love our partnership with Pickleball Australia, and really excited about this event this weekend and ours in a few weeks. So look forward to seeing everyone down there.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you so much, Adam. We'll let you run. Enjoy the rest of the event, mate.
Thank you.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful guest to have for our warm-up. Adam just giving us all a bit of an update of the PPL side of things. And we are straight into it with our Open Men's Gold Medal. Now, we have closest to screen the combination of Hargreaves and Wild, and they're up against the duo that we just saw in the semi-final victory against Smith and Hensel, Costin and Clark. Now, I've heard rumblings from the Open players that I've talked to that this Joey Wild is absolutely someone to be fearful of. Absolute elite player by the sounds of it. And we already know how good hometown hero Mitchell Hargreaves is. 3-0-2. I think this says it all. Wow. Hargreaves is opting to stack so that Wild has the forehand opportunity. Okay. anyone that actually knows the sport and understands why people stack, to have Hargreaves on the backhand side just shows you how good Wild must be. I'm very excited to see how this game pans out. Things to expect from Clark and Costin. They got a lot of points down from their cross-dinking. Clark, I think, was running at a pretty high clip at the end of that last game. We'll see if they opt to do dinking here. We've got an immediate timeout on the side of Clark and Costin. So it looks like, yeah, the gentlemen are going to have a breathe up, kill some of the momentum as Hargreaves and Wild are on fire at the moment. Formatting for this game, we're going to have 3 games to 11, win by 2. The final game, should it get to it, we'll get the players to swap at 6. Our official for this game, David J, the big boss of all the refs here in Australia. We thank him very much for the work he's put into our scene. Using the official ball of the Australian pickleball scene, Franklin X40s for this particular event. Playing down at Blacktown Leisure Centre. We thank you all for tuning in. Hargreaves to bring it back in. There's this dinking play style that we're talking about. ATP attempt. That goes wide. Jeez, I don't know how Wild managed to get that over. That was a very tight angle. I believe it's 6-0. One of our bronze sponsors. We can see Wild repping the 6-0 gear as we speak. $7-0-2. What a start for Wild and Hargreaves. Side out. We continue to see absolute superstars getting thrown into the mix of things. 0-7. And I'm so happy to see more and more players getting involved with our Australian pickleball space. Apparently Joey Wild was just in the States. He's come back home to Australia. We welcome him with open arms, especially if he's playing pickleball this well. Dean Crowley underweight. Too strong. Seven zero. Dean Crowley looking good. Eight 0. Wow. Considering how close the last game was, it's fair to say that Wild and Hargreaves are just in cruise control right now. Clark on attack. Drop attempt unsuccessful. 9-0. Solid hands. Oh, shoulder check. Clark catching Hargreaves there. Zero 8, Costin serving. Backhand roll from Costin unsuccessful. Pop up, and that goes wide. That'll be another side out. Costin and Clark just unable to get some traction right now. Nice roll, forehand roll is good. Caught Wild off guard, I think. Eight 0-2. Had a chat to a couple of people before this event asking about Wild, and they were saying that technically he'd be up there in regards to rating as one of the top players in Australia already. And this is his first event that I've covered with him anyway. Fair to say, the largest tournament in the Southern Hemisphere is already through to the gold medal, playing very well at the moment. There might be some merit to those claims.
Sarah Burr, Rebecca Kingsley, Remy Maroc,
Have a referee wait here for our PA system to finish up. 101. Ooh, Costin's dropped just short. Clark to bring it in. 182. Oh, too strong. Hargreaves down the line. Hargreaves repping the Engage equipment. The official paddle of the Australian Pickleball space.
Talia,
811.
Leona, Abby, Goretti, court 4, please. That's Talia, Leona, Abby, and Goretti, court 4.
Oh, look at the hands go. Resets are there. That has gone wide. Not mine, we had ball in booth there. I do apologise. Oh, reset. Unsuccessful. No, 1-2. And that goes long. Can Clark and Costin start to build some momentum here? One, 9-2. Speed up. Pop up. Wild too strong. Sorry, Hargreaves too strong. They get the ball back. Wild and Hargreaves playing so well right now. Putting the Australian scene on notice. Dink rally underway. Clark was aiming to do this in the semi-final. Seems to be his go-to tactic here, but Wild just too strong in the end. Game point. And that'll go long. The first game will go to the duo of Wild and Hargreaves. Fair to say, Clark and Costin will have to have a bit of a chat, readjust their strategies. We're going to go through to some commercial breaks as our gentlemen have a breather, and then we will recommence game 2.
Age has nothing to do with a number. It's about a state of mind. A decision to seize every day and make it yours. Some people have been alive for ages and never really lived. But that's okay. They'll figure it out. Or they won't. What are you waiting for?
And welcome back. 2023 GemLife Australian Pickleball Championships powered by the APP. This is Dylan Kimlin. And we are straight back into it for game 2.
Katrina Bella, Louise Reynolds, Salama,
Just waiting for the
Kyle,
announcement to be called.
please come to court 26, please.
1-0-1. Hargreaves serving. Solid dinking thus far. Speed up. Costin recovers. Good hands. Joey Wild to bring it in again. 1-0-2. No roll. Ball's good. Clark returns with a net roll of his own. Solid scoop by Hargreaves. Hands firing. Clark wins that exchange. Currently 0-1-1. Costin to bring it in. Second game of this gold medal. Oh, solid recovery. Resets there. See that Hargreaves and Wild are opting to strike it to Clark's backhand. Second server. You have to wonder what strategies Clark and Costin have implemented after their game 1 deficit.
Katrina Bella, Louise Reynolds,
Oh, too strong.
Naomi,
Mitch Hargreaves generating so much topspin. And that goes wide. Long, sorry. 2-0. Wild bringing it in. Speed up. Hargreaves fires. Wild just short. Two 2-0-2. Oh, no roll. Good's good. Cross think rally. Joey Wild with that roll. Too strong in the end.
Vote 29. Lavinia Mapaloa, Setaita Fotu.
3-0-2. Ooh. Wild got caught slightly off balance there. Costin flicking it at him. 0-3-1. Costin to bring it in. Hargreaves and Clark taking their time. Clark speeding it up. Wild recovering. Costin firing. Calls the pop-up. Wild on the defensive. Clark getting his first points. Trying to pump himself up. I have to say, Martin Clark's got quite a large Tongan fan base here. They've all been cheering his games on. Well left discipline there by Hargreaves to see that one go. One 3-2. Nice reset. Dink rally once again underway. Wild to Clark. Clark to Hargreaves. No, Wild takes it. ATP by Costin. I believe that was called wide. Get a score check from our official Jay. If you are just jumping in, you can catch all of our footage on the Australian... Yeah, 2-3. You can catch all of the footage on Pickleball Australia Facebook page, Pickleball Australia YouTube channel. I believe this will also be shown on the APP YouTube channel. Pop up. Hargreaves at the smash is good. Costin defending. Clark getting involved. Difficult shot there for Clark. Leaning back, backhand. return. 3-2-1, we have lift off. Wild to bring it in. Solid return, drive's good. So's the drop. Back end roll, Costin returns one of his own. Second server. Three, 2-2. Oh, the ATP. Joey Wild. That was mere inches off the ground. Phenomenal play. 4-2-2. We may see a timeout here on the side of Costin and Clark. No, not to be. Bit of a momentum shift here. Wild and Hargreaves back in the driver's seat. Speed up. Costin defending, just goes wide. We have a timeout here on the side of Costin and Clark. Kill some of that momentum that their opposition are building up. We'll go through once again to some more commercials while we wait, and then we'll be straight back into the action.
Who's to say who's young, who's old? Age is complicated. Most people really stop getting older at age 26, but their bodies just don't get the memo. Hidden inside most over 50-ish-year-olds is the soul and spirit of a 26-year-old, just in slightly different packaging. Why waste time wondering when you could be enjoying? What are you waiting for?
Things have a funny way of sneaking up on us. You play once, and you want to play again and again and again. You find yourself in driveways, courts, clubs, tournaments. You ask friends, colleagues, or even someone new. Today and every day, we celebrate the athlete in all of us. It's time to get out and play.
We're straight back into it, 7-2-2 for this men's open gold medal second game. Wild recovers, just short. Costin to bring it in, 2-7. Second server, 2-7-2. Clark with the drive, and that is skimmed in. Just enough topspin applied. Oh, drop just short. Seven, 3-1. Ooh, called long. Don't know if Wild necessarily agrees with it. He hasn't challenged though. 7-3-2. Switch here on the side of Costin and Clark. Side out. Drop is there. Hargreaves to Clark. Back to that dink rally action we've seen all day. Hargreaves too strong in the end. Captain consistent. Mitch Hargreaves rarely makes a mistake. 3-7-2. It's just gone long. Hargreaves and Wild within arm's reach of that gold medal. Speed up. Hargreaves recovers. Clark still on the attack. Ooh, just short in the end. Great hands there by Martin Clark. 7-3-2. Ooh, Costin had the chance. Couldn't capitalise. 8-3-2. Ah, what a drive. Mitch Hargreaves just skimming the line. 9-3. Playing so well right now, Hargreaves and Wild. Patience. Pop up. Too good. And that there is pure traditionalist pickleball. Long dink rally. Calls the pop up, put it away. Hargreaves and Wild, gold medal point. Solid reset. ATP to take the gold. Joey Wild. Sheesh, what a way to end the game. What a way to end the match. Hargreaves and Wild just in a class of their own. That was unreal. Take the victory. And that'll do it for our Open Men's Doubles events. Thank you so much for tuning in throughout all the games today. We still have all the Open Women's games to show. Currently 10-3 here in Sydney, or Blacktown rather, just down the road from Sydney. Thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, you can catch us all on the PAA Facebook page, Pickleball Australia YouTube channel. We will be back live as soon as our ladies are ready to go. I reckon anywhere between half an hour and the next 45 minutes. So thank you so much. We will see you live shortly.